about to leave.
Summers is waiting. Just started. We're live, Ed. Thanks for the donation, man. That was very cool. Very much so. Rocky says, Mr. Wang, can you fly Delta 2997 Chicago to Dallas, transport the Tabernacle Choir, role play, and have 3 757 planes, including you flying from Chicago to... That's quite a request, Rocky. I'll try to put that together one day, man. Nate, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard. Rocky, welcome aboard. John Morris says, I'm going to be right back. Welcome aboard, John Morris. Good to see you, man. Let's see here. What do we got? All right, we're doing a quick flight today from Spokane to Portland. Spokane to Portland. I always get that mixed up. And we are in the beautiful Peoria charter aircraft by Albert Lua. Albert, if you're on here, thanks for the donation as well, and thank you for the aircraft. Nate says, I'm doing good. James, how is your? I'm doing good too, man. Doing all right, considering the times, you know. While the music's still going, let's take advantage of this time and put in our fuel and balances. Payload, all right. For fuel, 15177, 15177. Pop that into the aircraft. Payload today is 38,200. Payload total, 38,200. Okay, and let's see, 0 fuel weight. No, I need, wow, come on. There we go. Zero fuel weight, 151, no, 0 fuel weight is 133. Should be 130. So we need to get rid of 3,000. So 383, 387, 386, 385. Let's make that 385. No, 38, 35, 200. 35, 200. And yep, 130.2. Good there. And we'll go ahead and start the leg and start cruise services. Rocky says, whenever NFL season happens, can you fly United Flight 9027 flying Chicago Bears from Chicago to San Francisco, part 1 and 2 special? Why don't you email me a list of your requests and I'll see if I can make them, because it's going to be hard for me to remember all this, Rocky. So go ahead and send them to me in an email, and I'll see what I can do. I would definitely want to do one of those, but yes, but definitely send them to me. Ed says, sorry, I'm having connections issues through YouTube. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to start by turning on ground power and battery, and we'll go ahead and get some lights going on this thing. IRS is the nav mode, and y'all definitely stay off for now. We do need fuel pumps.
Bravo to parking, you're in the street.
On those, come down
here.
here.
Charlie cross 16 left, 10, Bravo to parking.
We're doing get anti-collision lights on, logo lights can come on, position, those can stay off, wing, wheel well, those can all come on.
Well, apparently at Quebec, cross.
And we'll turn APUs on. 1, 2, 3.
Monitor ground.
Chimes and seatbelts.
Cross 16 left at Quebec.
Window heat needs to come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probe heat, yes. Anti-ice off. Hydraulics, electrics, 1 and 2.
Romeo at 15,300 feet.
I'm going to turn him down a little bit. And there's the music. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Trying
Up at 1042 Phoenix approach. Phoenix altimeter
okay.
2970. Romeo is current. Expect visual approach runway 26.
No, you're not confusing me. Hey, Albert. I'm flying the Redbird today.
Approach for runway 26.
No, you're not confusing me at all. Just email me the list so that I can oblige you.
Started up with 201 there. Southwest 202 cross runway 25 right at looks like
Okay, I need to turn him off real quick. All right, we got the overhead done. APUs are on. 1, 2. Well, that's doing that. We're gonna come down here and take care of the FMC. Pause and knits. We are at KGEG. And grabbing that and putting it into that line there, and we're flying to KPDX, which is Portland, Oregon. And we are Peoria Charter 343. And we're going to go to departures. We're planning on the Portland 6 departure. Winds are favoring the 2s. I think we're going to get 2-1 is what dispatch is saying. Route, activate that. Spokane 6 vector direct to Zergo, Zegro, Z-E-G-R-O. Z-E-G-R-O. And from Zegro to Yentl, Y-E-N-T-L. Y-E-N-T-L. From Yentl to Hood 4. We're going to arrive on the Hood 4. So departures and arrivals, Hood 4 arrival. Yentl transition. And when we get there, we're expecting 28 left for arrival, ILS. And we're going to do the Schaefer transition. Exact that. We'll go to legs. Let's see if all that makes sense. We'll go to plan mode. Go to 10. Nate says, you are the best pilot. So, yay, Redbird Grace is guys again, yes. Well, thank you, Nate. Appreciate that. Rocky, no, you didn't confuse me. Can you fly Southwest Airlines? They are great. Yeah, maybe one day I can. You should fly flights to Mexico. You know, I'd love to, but there's just not a lot of ATC connection there, and I like flying with coverage. So, but we'll see. We'll see, Rocky. Lots of requests. Keep it coming. All right, flight directors can come on. That's good. We got that. Let's go to the perf and get this thing performance tuned. Gross weight today is 145,000 pounds. Zero fuel weight 130.2. 5,000 in the reserves. Cost index of 62. And we're going to be cruising in the sky at flight level 340, otherwise known as 34,000 feet. We don't need 340. Exact that. In1 limit. Outside air temperature 22 degrees Celsius. Takeoff flaps 5. Configuration 4.5 on the trim. Wow, that's I don't usually get that low on trim. Usually it's borderline 5. So 4.5 right there is good. And V1 is 137. Rotate 139. V2 146. We're going to clean up the aircraft. All right. We got all that done. Let's give Tower a call. Let's file our flight plan. And let's give clearance livery a call. Open sky vector here. Bear with me. Don't need you anymore. All right. We're 450 knots is our expected 340. Did not reach altitude. Okay, that's okay. Spokane. I always want to call it Spokane, but it's Spokane. Spokane. Clearance delivery 12755. Let's get that tuned in. 12755. And let's give him a shout. Spokane clearance delivery. Good afternoon. Peoria Charter 343 looking for IFR to Portland. While that's doing that, we'll get the flaps to flaps 5. It's 3 notches.
Peoria Charter 343, Spokane clearance. Clear to the Portland Airport. Spokane 6 departure, radar vector Zegro, and then as filed, maintain 2000. Departure frequency 123.75, and the squawk code 3575.
All right, cleared to Portland, Spokane 6 departure, Zegro, direct Zegro, radar vector Zegro, excuse me, and then is filed. On departure, maintain 2000. Departure 123.75, squawk 3575 for Peoria Charter 343.
Peoria Charter 343, read back correct. Delta 1042, contact.
All right.
Phoenix approach 120.4.
Zegro to Yentl, YN.
Over to Phoenix approach at 120.4 for Delta 1042.
Hood.
San Francisco ground Delta 281, information, Oscar taxi to runway 1 left.
Okay. Let's take a look at the Spokane 6
281,
departure.
San Francisco ground, runway
While we
1
do
left,
that,
taxi via
we're
Alpha
going
Mike.
to turn him off.
Runway 1 left via Alpha Mike, Delta
Just
281.
because I need to be able
And
to...
Phoenix approach Delta 1042 with you at 9000.
Delta 1042, Phoenix approach.
I guess I can't turn this thing off anymore. Okay. I used to... Seeing that Frontier jet, I haven't told you I'll be flying to Denver in a few weeks. Oh, cool. What are you doing there? All right, Spokane 6 says we are going, if we are given runway 21, which is, runway 21 is this one right here. Let's see if we can tag ourselves. We're right here. So runway 21, we're going to take off to the south west. And Spokane 6 on runway 21 says, climb heading 210 or ATC assign heading for vectors to assign route fix. Top altitude 6,000, but we've been given 12,000. So let's put 210 in the heading for now and let him tell us what to do. And altitude 12,000 is what he gave us. And vertical speed, I'm going to do good 2,100 feet per minute. Climb out speed 230 knots. 230 and 210. We're gonna put 210 on the course here. All right, good there, good there, good there. My friend had Frontier tickets for $22. We're just going to Denver for a couple. That's awesome, man. Have fun. Be careful though. Squawk code 3575. 5 no 75 TARA. Good. Okay, ground 121.9. 121.9. Let's get that tuned in.
All right, 1 left.
And
take
tower
off
1183. 1183. No, I can't do 1183. Tower. Well, yeah, I can. 118.3. 118.3. Why did that give me such... Alright. Alright, we got those two tuned in. Let's get the ATIS real quick. Let's do the steps. Vector Zegro, Yentl, Hood, Bull Run, Schaefer, Reedy, Hipster, Hannah. All right, that looks good. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that. It's going to be a pretty easy flight today. The flight plan's going to look good. I'm just kind of worried about discos right now. In it, ref, we're going to menu, ACARS. ATIS request for KGEG. Pop you on in there, send. And while that's doing that, let's get seatbelts. Okay, yaw dampers can come on. 340. And let's get pushed. Pushback, pre-plan the pushback. With the flight that cheap round trip, we couldn't. I don't blame you, man. He goes to university. The 12 of you is not living there right now. Yeah. Dude, well, have a good time. That sounds like fun. I wish I could go with.
All right, Captain. Got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
I think
Delta 281, contact
we'll be
departure.
ready here soon.
Departure, good day.
Disconnect GPU, remove chokes.
Delta
Disconnect the
281,
jetway.
1.4, climb
Doors are locked
maintain
and
10,000.
closed. Good. Feel like I'm forgetting something. I am forgetting something. Packs and bleeds. Recircs come off. Isolation valves, APU bleeds go off.
Afternoon, Piper November 172, Mike
Yeah,
Yankee,
good
like to
there,
pick
good
up
there, good
advisories to Bakersfield at 9,500 with information Foxtrot.
Delta 281, NorCal departure, radar contact. Climb via SID, except maintain flight
Start
level
push.
190.
Climb via the SID, except maintain flight level 190, Delta.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's
Number
coming.
172, Mike Yankee. It was partially stepped on, say, the aircraft type, and you should just go ahead and repeat the entire request, sir.
No problem. We are Piper 28 Romeo looking for VFR advisories to Bakersfield at 9,500 with Foxtrot.
November 172, Mike Yankee. Departure frequency 121.3. Squawk 3417.
We'll try to have as much fun as we can. Yeah, see if we can
Departure
find some good
frequency is
restaurants over there.
21.3 and Squawk
That sounds
3417 for 2 Mike Yankee.
sounds really cool.
Number 172, Mike Yankee, read back correct.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect. Go ahead and hit that parking brake when you're ready.
You got it. Parking brake set. Okay, ATIS report. Gust 7. Wow, it's windy here. 240. 07 gust 17. I don't think we're going to get 2-1. Might get runway 8. Altimeter 3003. Let's get that set in.
And Monterey
Welcome
ground
aboard,
2
Captain.
Mike Yankee
Joe's
ready to
connected.
taxi. We're at the
Bypass
North
inserted.
GA
Go
ramp.
and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
All right, we're ready to go. Get us out of here.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Let's get this bird started.
172, Mike Yankee, Monterey Tower, runway 28
Left
right,
engine
taxi via
Ground.
Charlie.
28 right by Charlie, 2 Mike Yankee.
All right, we got N2 activity down here. Once it gets 20, give it some. I got used to the MD-80. I'm not used to it starting up so fast. All right, we are definitely past 20. Gas. Nate, how's your 4th of July jams? It was good, very relaxing. Had some fun with the fam. Hung out in the pool, cooked some food, went to the lake. Yeah. We need one more notch on the flaps. Glad I caught that. That should be popping any moment. There we go. Continuous mode. Right engine, ground.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
All right, brake set. We got
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
N2's on the rise. How was yours, Nate?
281, contact Oakland,
Do anything fun?
132.2.
Okay, 20.
132.2, Delta 2.
Give it some gas. Rise on EGT. 2 good engines. And that should be popping any moment.
Delta 281, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
All right, there we go. Continuous. And is he still disconnecting? Yeah, he is.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Thank you. All right, he's going away right now. Those are on continuous. We can go recirc fans on. Let's go to engine buses. 1, 2. Packs can come on. Bleeds come on. APU bleeds come off. Isolation valves go to closed. Actually, we'll turn it to auto. And everything's looking good. APUs can now come off. We're on engine power. And let's get our
519 Lima Romeo, go ahead.
taxi lights that come on. And we'll turn those on right before we get on the runway. All right, I believe we're good. Got a question about the MD-80. Is there any way the V speeds are automatically calculated, or do I have to? Okay, the V speeds will calculate based on flaps position.
519 Lima
So
Romeo,
if
not
you-
that I'm familiar
If
with.
you hit the V speed buttons while your flaps are
not that I'm familiar
0,
with. I have seen you
and then you
disconnect
set your flaps
and
to
then
15
connect
and hit the
back
V
at
speeds
least
again,
twice for this
they'll be
flight, so I
completely
don't know if
different.
It's a connection thing, or if
And
something else is
landing,
going
the
on.
V speeds are kind of bugged. You got to do VREF plus 10. So on landing, when you get a V speed, you got a plus 10 knots on that. Otherwise, you're going to be way too slow. But yes, it is automatically calculated
Monterey Tower,
based on
Mike
flap
Yankee, ready to
position.
go at 28 right
So
at
make sure your
Charlie.
flaps are down to the position you want before you set the V speeds. Otherwise, your V speed is going to be way off.
Runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right to Mike Yankee.
Spokane ground, Peoria Charter 343 with the weather ready for taxi.
Peoria Charter 343, Spokane ground, runway 21, taxi via Alpha.
2-1 via Alpha, Peoria Charter 343. All right, let's get out of here. Give it some gas. Brakes can come off. And we'll just taxi right on to Alpha. Let's go flying. No, just at home. There's a lot of fireworks popping outside. Yeah, a lot of fireworks here too. Oh, I love that. I miss that sound. The 737 is such a robust sound. Not used to the tiller. Coolio, but now that brings up even more Mad Dog questions. Well, ask away. I should have flown the Mad Dog today. I wanted to give the Peoria Charter bird some attention. You need to make me a Mad Dog Peoria Charter
Delta 281, contact
version
Center
so I can fly that.
132.905. Delta 281, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 360. Go ahead.
That's already in the pipeline. Oh, awesome.
Back.
I can't wait to see it.
We're 172 Mike Yankee.
I always said
Contact
it's
departure.
more realistic that Peoria Charter would get a
Departure to
Mad
Yankee.
Dog starting out than a 7.3, just because of the price difference. And I doubt Bill's gonna buy a 737 right off the bat if that scenario were
Monterey
to actually
departure,
happen.
November 172, Mike Yankee, 1,600 for 9,500.
Alright, coming on to 2-1. We're gonna switch to tower now, so there's no more taxiways. Tower 1183. And
Normal 170 Mike
departure
Yankee, Monterey Center. Correction,
12375.
NorCal departure, hello.
We'll get that set up.
Hello to Mike Yankee.
Alright, ooh, wow, we did the long loop here. Do you have to memorize the flaps extension schedule for the MD-80 since 737. The nice green tick marks. Yes, you do. You kind of have to memorize them. Old school. Spokane Tower, Peoria Charter 343, holding short, 2-1, ready for departure.
Peoria Charter 343, Spokane Tower, runway 34, correction. Sorry, runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 21, cleared for takeoff, Peoria Charter 343. Alright. Just to make sure we're talking about the right thing. Oh, you mean on the primary flight display? Yeah, no, they're not going to be there. You can look at the VREF chart on the Mad Dog and just you go with that. Alright, runway 21's been identified. On departure, fly to departure, which is basically take off and wait for ATC to tell you what to do. Alright, thrust. Stable. Takeoff. Set. Airspeed's live. 80 knots, cross-checked. V1, rotate. Pause rate, gear up.
No problem.
Auto throttle arm speed. Heading select, autopilot 1. Lights can come off. Oops, I should probably turn those back off. And that should probably go on. And we can probably turn wheel wells and wings off. Logo stays on. Alright, after takeoff, flaps can go into up position, speed checks. Flaps up. Okay, 250 knots. Flyby. That is just such a beautiful thing. Oh man, that gives me goosebumps looking at that. Yeah, the MD-80 is definitely
Charter
different.
343, contact Spokane departure.
Departures, Pure Charter 343, good day. Spokane departure, good afternoon, Pure Charter 343, 5,900, Spokane 6. Pure Charter 343 is climbing for 12,000. One, 2, 3, 7, 5 is departures. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5. Okay. 7, 5. A little dyslexic. Spokane departures. Good evening. Peoria Charter 343. 7,000 for 12,000. Spokane 6.
Peoria Charter 343, Spokane departure. Radar contact, clear, direct, Zagro. Resume on navigation.
Direct Zagro on navigation. Peoria Charter 343. All right, let's go to direct Zagro, which is already there. LNAV, please. All right.
Peoria Charter 343, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
32.6, Peoria Charter 343. Good day. 132.6. 132.6. All right. Seattle Center, good afternoon. Peoria Charter 343, 8,600 for 12,000.
Peoria Charter 343, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Peoria Charter 343. All right, clear 23,000 feet.
Center, Southwest 1496, descending with instructions to cross Judas at flight level 250.
230, set.
1496, Albuquerque Center.
Redbird. I wish they would let me use Redbird, man. Peoria Charter is such a cumbersome name to say. But they won't let me on PIlotedge. I know they will let you on. They will let you on VATSIM. You know what I was thinking I would do? 10,000 speed restrictions clear. Kick it up to 320 knots.
519er Lima Romeo, contact Seattle Center 13.
Go to level change mode. Let the plane manage the climb. After 10,000 feet, continuous ignition can come off. Seatbelts can come off. Beep the flight attendants.
Seattle Center, Bear on 519 Lima Romeo.
You know what I was thinking, Albert? I was thinking of looking up the company that actually has the call sign Redbird and just putting that, filing that into my flight plan and using this livery. I mean, no one's gonna know, and I would technically be able to use Redbird. All right, accelerating through 300 knots. Plane's climbing at 800 feet per minute. Just climb through the clouds here.
9er Lima Romeo, Fortuna, altimeter 3001.
3001, and Lima Romeo.
What a beautiful departure. All right, we're on the LNAV path. Just curious, Ed Summers, did you make it on? All right, 320 knots, or Shamrock for Aer Lingus. Yeah. Redbird just feels right, just like Speedbird for British Airways. Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Signing in as me right now. Awesome. All right, Ed is on his way in. Albert, by the way, thank you for donating to my wife's cause. It is greatly appreciated. Teachers are unfortunately kind of treated like crap in these parts. The education system is really screwed up right now. And yeah, we could use everything we can get, so thank you. Lydia Wang. Okay. Oh yeah, of course, wasn't much fun. No, every little bit helps, my friend. Thank you. Much appreciated. Passing 18,000 feet, standard Bayro. Man, you don't even have to worry.
Peoria Peoria Charter 343, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
25-1, Peoria Charter 343, good day. 125.1. Bob. Seattle Center, good afternoon. Pure Charter 343, flight level 108, climbing flight level 230.
Peoria Charter 343, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Flight level 340, Peoria Charter 343. Alrighty. We've been cleared to our cruising altitude. The plane's climbing at about 2,000 feet per minute. We are at 320 knots passing transition altitude. And yeah, everything's looking grand. It is so easy to fly a 737. Compared to the Mad Dog, to an Airbus, okay, if you're an Airbus fan, I'm biased, yes. But for me, compared to an Airbus, and for anyone that flies a Mad Dog, the 737 is just really intuitive. Even compared to a 757, which a 757 isn't that hard to fly either. They're very similar to the 737. It's just, it was hard on me because flight factor makes it really resource heavy. So the sim, as you saw in the last live stream, suffered really low frame rates. But yeah, you just don't have to worry about it. Once you get everything set, you kind of sit back and watch it. Everybody says the Airbus is the easiest one to fly. Sit back and watch. I disagree. And again, I'm biased. If you're an Airbus fan, please don't be offended. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do sound, external sound. Yeah. I love the fish, Albert. Love the fish. I just did a print screen. Everything, yeah, everything just makes. Oh gosh, love the 7. There's a lot you can do with it too. Yes, very ergonomic and just well-designed aircraft. Period. I will say this: what coronavirus and everything that's happened in 2020 has done for Boeing, it's got them out of hot water. It let the news focus away from them. Yes, I was gonna say, are you gonna plant all the Easter eggs on the MD-80 for me to find, as well as making sure that it's concurrent? Because Boeing just would not stop appearing on the news for a while until all this hit, and then Boeing's probably like, okay, relief at last. And they're probably using this time to lick their wounds and trying to make their product trustworthy again, because they lost a lot of trust.
Southwest 1496, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
Making sure honestly, I wouldn't bat an eye flying a Max again. It's an amazing ride. You've been on the Max before, right? As I remember.
Yeah, nope. Lynn Delta 31.
Go ahead.
We're experiencing
Noticeably
some,
quieter
minor
than the
turbulence
NG.
up here.
Definitely
You got a
feels like
different
it's got
altitude
power
for us, or it
too.
doesn't matter, sir.
281, I don't have any ride reports. Last guy who went through there was probably over an hour ago. Do you want to go up or down? It's your choice.
We'll go up then for Delta 2.
So 281, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Oh, 380 Delta 221.
I would fly a max in a heartbeat. Yeah, I flew on a NG into
That's
ABQ
1496, contact Phoenix approach
right back out on a max, so I
128.65.
could tell difference right away. That's awesome. That's,
12865 for Southwest 1486.
that's cool that you got that compare and contrast.
Number 172, Mike Yankee, contact Oakland Center 128.7.
I will say this, on my new channel here, I've lost a lot of my old viewers. I don't think my message really got across.
Albuquerque Center, American 671
That this
radio
new channel's out, so
American 671, Albuquerque Center 5x5. Southwest 1496. Phoenix approach information. The Sierra is current. I don't remember if you said you had it. And expect visual approach runway 25 left unless you'd like something else.
And Albuquerque Center, American 671 is with you at flight level 340. I'm about 152 nautical miles out from Mira. Mike, India, Echo, Romeo Alpha.
American 671, squawk 6127. And I don't have a flight plan on file for you. If you can go back and refile, that would be great.
6127, I'll go back and refile here for American 671.
Southwest 1496, Roger. Have your request expected.
hopefully they'll stumble by someday.
Oakland Center, November
Yeah.
172, Mike Yankee 9500.
Number 172, Mike Yankee, Oakland Center, Roger.
So apparently, excuse me, Microsoft Flight 2020, the only class of aircraft in the 737's range is the Airbus A320.
Albuquerque Center, American
So I'm
671.
hoping that
the flight plan and squawking 6127.
people will be developing
American 671.
planes for it rather
Albuquerque Center,
quickly.
radar contact. 10 miles north of Clovis, VOR.
All right, coming up to top of climb.
And American 671, change to my frequency 134.6.
I'll change over to your frequency on 1346 for American 671.
Thousand to go. Check.
And Albuquerque Center, American 671 with you, flight level 340.
American 671, Roger.
I think up ahead you can see, is that Mount Hood? I think that's Mount Adams. You can see Mount Adams. I got mixed thoughts about it. Hopefully it's hype. Yeah, I'll tell you what, until people start making a lot of really accurate flight models for planes, I'm not going to switch off the X-Plane platform. I mean, it looks beautiful and everything, but looks aren't worth it to me as much as functionality and accuracy. You know, I mean, I'm in this for the training. I'm in, you know, and for me, being able to train is part of the fun. If you're looking for a good arcade thing and not really interested in learning how to fly, do procedures and fly aircrafts following charts and using sectionals, then, you know, this genre is just not for you. And so yeah, I'm really hoping Microsoft Flight 1 has a better engine and is more optimized so that it's not so resource heavy and you don't need to buy a supercomputer to run it. And 2, I hope it's not geared for the arcade guy, you know? It's not like air combat simulator. I hope it's actually study model
Delta
grade.
281, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
135.15 Delta 281. Seattle Center, good evening, sir. Delta 281 with you, flight level 3, sir.
Delta 281, Seattle Center, roger.
Says 100% agree on all those points. And that's why we get along. Honestly, I didn't switch to X-Plane 11. I stayed on X-Plane 10 for a good, I don't know, 6 months to a year after X-Plane 11 came out. Just until they ported all the models over.
Southwest 1496, contact Phoenix approach 120.4.
For a while, none of the aircrafts worked. Like this, the flight factor, I don't know if you've flown this model, the IXEG 737-200, 737-300, I think. That was a 737 I flew for the longest time on X-Plane when X-Plane first came out, X-Plane 10. The IXEG 737-200. Let me check it out. Yeah, IXEG 737 Classic. It's the older version of the 737. And
Southwest 1496, Phoenix approach, descend and maintain 4,000.
It's actually a really well-made plane, very accurate, and I flew that for a while. It's just that, yeah, it's fun. I should fly that on live stream one day, update and everything. It's just that, you know, nobody uses a 737.
Charter 343 cross JORAD at flight level 240.
Cross JORAD at flight level 240, Peoria Charter 343.
Actually, Peoria Charter 343, is that on your, that's not on your flight plan there, is it?
You know, we were just looking after you said that, and yeah, we don't have that on our flight plan.
Roger, standby. Peoria Charter 343, roger. Descend to pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Alright, flight level 240, my discretion, Peoria Charter 343. Alright. 240 he said, right? And just to confirm for Peoria Charter 343, you said flight level 240, correct?
That's correct.
Alright, and be advised, Peoria Charter 343, we'll give you a shot once we leave flight level 340.
Roger, thanks.
Okay, Yentl and Hood.
Public Turkey Center, American 6781 is going to be stepping away for about 5 minutes. Just wanted to check in.
Hey, let me know when you're back.
We'll let you know when I'm back for American 671.
Looks like at Yentl we need to be 13,000. So we're going to do that right now.
We're 253 Charlie Foxtrot, Yakima Tower, enter a left. Actually enter straight in, runway 27, report 2 mile final.
That's a nice picture of the mountains. Alright, we're descending. Seatbelts, come on. Set. And Seattle Center, Pure Charter 343 now leaving flight level 340.
Roger, thank you. Contact Seattle Center 121.4.
121.4, Pure Charter 343. One, 2, 1, 4. Seattle Center, good afternoon. Pure Charter 343, flight level 321, descending flight level 240.
Pure Charter 343, Seattle Center cross, Yentl at 13,000, then descend via the hood for arrival.
Cross Yentl 13,000, descend via the hood 4, Pure Charter 343. Okay, 13,000 is very different than 240, so let's see if we can achieve this. 13,000. We're gonna need a little bit
Pure
more.
Charter 343, Portland is landing west this evening, the altimeter 3004.
3004 on the altimeter for Pure Charter 343, thanks.
Southwest 1496, turn left, heading 340.
Make sure to west. 28 right, so west is 28 right. Looks like we're gaining speed because we're descending so rapidly. So Mount Adams to our right, Mount Hood's right in front of us, I think. Yeah, that's Mount Hood right up there. Mount Adams.
Southwest 1496 is 6 miles from Hammock. Turn left, heading 280, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to make 13,000 at Yentl. We're gonna have to, yeah. Let's get off Mach mode and slow her down to 250 knots. Let's put the boards out. We're gonna try to get down as fast as we can. I gotta go off and eat dinner. Might miss landing. Hopefully it'll be butter. All right, man. Have a great supper, and we'll catch you guys. We'll catch you next time if you don't make it back. And altimeter is 3004 in Portland. We'll pop that in, 3004. So yeah, when we come off standard. All right, let's brief the approach real quick. Coming into Portland, we're gonna hit Yentl at 13,000, hopefully. That's being optimistic. At 270 knots, then to Hood. At Hood, make a right turn. Heading at 257 degrees. Need to reduce 250 knots at Hood between 15,000 and 900,000 to Bull Run. No restrictions at Bull Run. After Bull Run, left turn heading 259 to Schaefer. At Schaefer, we have to be 210 knots, 6,700 and into the airport. Coming into final minimums, decision height is 283 feet. In the event of a miss approach, climb to 2,100, then climbing left turn to 4,000, inbound on the UBG VOR, flying to 360 radial to UBG VOR, and hold. All right. So decision
Number
height
253, Charlie
283.
Foxtrot, Yakima Tower, runway 27, clear to land.
Let's get that popped in. 283. I just can't win on this one. 283. All right, get there, get there. Elevation on the runway. Let's take a look at that. If we are getting 28 left, which is what we asked for, elevation is 23. 23. So let's just make that a even 50. All right, we're descending Yentl, and we should probably let them know we're not going to make it. John Morris back. Hey, John, we're just on the descent coming into Portland. Nice picture of Mount Hood right up there. Yeah.
That was 1496. Contact Phoenix Tower. You were cleared for the ILS 25 left. It looks like you're on runway 26 now. Contact Phoenix Tower 128.7.
And Seattle Center, Peoria Charter 343, be advised we're not going to make 3000 at Yentl. We're currently flight level 206.
Peoria Charter 343, roger. Peoria Charter 343, I'm going to spin you around just one lap, just get you down to a reasonable altitude. Turn right, heading 040.
Right turn, 040, Peoria Charter 343, thanks. Right turn, 040. Yeah, he's going to make, we're going to do a little loop-de-loop.
Southwest 1496, Phoenix Tower, runway 26, clear to land.
I just got back home last Monday after spending 4th of July out of town. Cool, John, where'd you go? Okay, we're gonna pop the speed brakes back on. 250 knots. Grand Lake. That sounds fun. Where's Grand Lake? Colorado. Nice. Yeah, you don't live too far from there, right? There's Mount Adam. We get a nice view. Doing a loop right in the middle of the mountain.
253, Charlie Foxtrot, taxi to parking via Alpha.
Since they're July 3rd afternoon. That's nice. You get to go in the water? Is it really cold right now? Is it always cold?
Albuquerque Center, American 671's back with you.
Thank you. Peoria Charter 343, turn right, heading 200, when able, clear direct Yentl, cross Yentl at 13,000, and descend via the Hood 4 arrival.
Alright, right turn 200 when able, and direct Yentl, and descend via the Hood 4, Peoria Charter 343. Didn't go to the lake. Okay. Grand Lake's 2 hours drive away from West Marsh. Nice. doing a big circle. It's a nice view of that mountain. Just went there to explore the small town and also went moose spotting.
Runway 20, taxi via Alpha, Mike, Delta, cross runway 12 on Mike.
Did you see any moose?
So this 1496 ready park.
Alright, we're gonna do direct
This 1496 Roger, taxi parking via Bravo, Sierra, and Delta. Monitor ground.
LNAV, direct Yentl. No, we're gonna do heading. So 10 moose, holy cow, dude. That's cool. All right, 13,000 and crossing Yentl, then we need to be at 9,250 knots at Hood. So once we pass Yentl, we'll get down a little more. Coming up to Yentl. All right, we're going to do direct Hood. And we're going to get down to 9,000. So 9,000. Vertical speed. Yeah, nice 1,500 feet per minute. And 250 knots is the speed restriction at Hood. We're going to actually get down to 240 knots. I always like a 10 knot cushion. And that's just me though.
Number 3023 Kilo, Grand Junction Tower. Make straight in, runway 29er. Cleared for the option. And on the go, proceed on course.
I also
Charter
had
Charter 343, contact Portland approach 124.35.
2435, Peoria Charter 343, good day. 124.35. Portland approach, good afternoon, Peoria Charter 343, 10,000, descending Hood 4.
Peoria Charter 343, Portland approach. Portland altimeter 3004, November is current. And expect a visual approach to your choice of 28 left or right, or something else entirely if you'd like.
Visual 28 left would be perfect for us, Peoria Charter 343.
Peoria Charter 343, roger, expect outbound.
We'll expect that. Thanks, Spirit Charter 343. I also had some Coke, float, and ice cream while I was in the Grand Lake. Also ate a restaurant there in town. Albert says, hey, James, I made it back. Dude, how fast did you scarf down your dinner?
Runway 20 ready for departure.
You missed the loop-de-loop. He had me descend late, and I did a big loop right in front of the mountains. It was kind of nice.
Only short runway 20 ready for departure to the south.
But that's why we're just crossing Hood. We had to lose some altitude, so we did a big circle. All right, crossing Hood now, and the next restrictions, Schaefer,
54661,
210, 6,700.
for takeoff.
So we're going to go down 200 knots
Runway 20, 54661.
and get down to 6,700. Vertical speed. Nice slow descent, because we'll make it. But that was some fast eating, man.
Peoria Charter 343, clear direct hipster, join the runway 28 left localizer, descend and maintain 4,000.
Clear direct hipster, descend and maintain 4,000, Pure Charter 343. Hipster, let's look for hipster. Alright, got it. Direct
Order
hipster.
175 Albuquerque Center, hello?
Direct hipster 4,000. Alright, down to 4,000. We're getting a shortcut today. I was gonna say, you're this far into the... I had some good burgers, ribs. Oh, that sounds so good. You should have taken some pictures and sent them to me.
175 cross, Gila Bend,
So I can sit there and drool.
240.
Yeah, we did a little circle because I was at I was at 200, flight level 200, supposed to be at 13,000, so I was a little high. All right, click to clear direct hipster after hipster's Hannah, and we'll go right into the local. Okay, localizer is 100.5. We got some work to do. 100.5. Come on now. 100. 110.5, yes. 110.5, yes. On a course of 283, 283, 283, and flaps 30, 147 knots will be our landing speed.
519 Lima Romeo, roger, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Yes. Let's do flaps 30. Yeah, flaps 30, flaps 40. 140 knots. Flaps 40, 140 knots. All right, yes, we're getting down, and we're gonna reduce 180 knots, and let's do the flaps here. VREF, we can flaps 10 right now. So are we below 210? No, we're not below 210. But we can do flaps 5 because we're below 250. So flaps 5, please. All right, flaps 5. Seatbelt signs are already on. And flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing.
Yeah. Alright, let's get continuous ignition to come on. Lights.
1,000 to go.
1,000 go, check. And we do need Portland International. Airport diagram and tower frequency is going to be 12375. 12375. Let's get that tuned in. 75. Do we see the field? Should be to our left. not sure yet. All right, we're below. Okay, let's do flaps 10. Flaps 10. Flaps 10 is 210 knots.
Peoria Charter 343, the airport is, we'll call it 1 o'clock, 20 miles. Let me know when you get it.
Looking for right now, Peoria Charter 343.
Roger.
I do not see this field. Do you guys see the field? I would love to go spotting with you, man. That sounds like fun. I do not
Peoria
see...
Charter 343, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Peoria Charter 343. Maybe we'll see it then. 3,000, vertical speed. I do not see this dang field. Is that it?
1,000 to go.
Let me go check. Where the heck is this field? That's the river. And Spokane approach, Portland approach, Peoria Charter 343, we're with the weather, got the field in sight.
Peoria Charter 343, clear visual approach, runway runway 28 left.
Clear visual approach, runway 28 left, Peoria Charter 343. I lied, that's okay. Viewer Loc. Okay, gear down. And flaps 40. And we're gonna do 140 knots. There's the field. That is a hard to see field, especially so hazy. Should have done an ILS approach. There's no way I would have seen that field. Okay. Speed checks, flaps 40, 140 knots, and going to approach mode. Lights are set, landing elevation set, field's in sight, clearance very received, flaps 40, gear down 3 green, final checks complete. We're landing. All right, my airplane.
Peoria Charter 343, contact Portland Tower 123.77.
Over to tower, Peoria Charter 343, good day. Portland Tower, Peoria Charter 343, inbound visual 28 left.
Peoria Charter 343, Portland Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land 1300 at 10.
28 left, clear to land, Peoria Charter 343. All right, we gotta trim up a little bit. Low on the glide slope. once we land, parking is going to be to our right. We're not doing very good maintaining this glide slope. Come on, baby. Auto brakes to kind of high. Okay.
Welcome Tower 321 Whiskey.
Now we're really high.
20 miles, looking for full stop.
We're just gonna go visual in. I don't trust this glide slope. It's being funny.
I'm sorry, aircraft is calling. What was the call sign? Okay, 175, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Checked.
Over 175 Albuquerque Center, cross Dingo at 2000. The Tucson altimeter 2982.
Approaching minimums. 300 minimums.
Continue.
200.
Yakima Phenom 123.
100.
ABC is 20 miles. Would like full
50,
stop.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Don't float, don't float, don't float. Man, that's a really bad. All right, touchdown, reversers decel. I think I buttered it, but I floated it all the way down. All right, flaps. Clean her up. All right, 60 knots.
The aircraft is calling
Manual
Yakima
braking.
Tower. What's the call sign? I'm not seeing
Reversers
that one on the
off.
network.
All right, those can come off. All
Call
right,
sign is Phenom.
1, 2, 3, and those lights can come off. All right.
Roger, Phenom is not, it's not a valid registration or N number. You'll have to do some research on that in between this flight and the next one and come up with a valid call sign. Say request.
Yeah, thanks. Let's look at that replay. Once this guy.
Okay, I'll come up with the, I'll go back, come up with a valid call sign.
Did you want to continue this flight to the full stop, or did you want to disconnect and then come back in a minute?
No, I'd like to continue full stop if possible.
Roger. And you said you're 10 miles to the east,
Oh
or
my gosh.
out to the east somewhere?
Just let me go. Portland.
Phenom, say your location.
Jeez.
$14 miles east of the airport.
Thanks. Make straight in, runway 27, report a 2-mile final.
We're gonna park right there.
Straight in 27, report 2-mile final. Phenom.
Portland Tower, Peoria Charter 343, vacated, Echo, looking for the terminals.
Here, Charter 343 Echo and Mike to parking this frequency.
Echo Mike to parking your frequency. Pure Charlie 343. Thanks for the service this night.
No problem. Have a good night.
Yeah. I love it when they tell me to have a good night. It makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Standard Barrow. Let's get this thing parked and watch the replay and see how we did. I'm not used to the tiller anymore on the 7.3 after flying the MD-80. It's so spongy on a 7.3. Alright, let's get her in the gate. We're going to park right there between that Southwest and that American. Let's look at the replay. We're going to call it a night. Alright, landing lights come off. IAPUs are now online. Switch them to the buses. That, taxi. Come off so we don't blind this poor fellow. And he's going to guide me in. Oh, need to move over. Do. Stop. Brakes. All right. 1, 2. Engine's coming down. And seatbelts. I love that sound. PIlotedge, disconnect.
Disconnected.
Ah, I could hear that all day. All right, let's go to replay mode. By the way, those were places I went in town that I listed above. That's cool, man. Dude, did you take pictures? Send me some pictures. All right, let's watch this replay. Let's watch me float all the way down this runway. There's the flare. There's the float. There's where I kill the engines. There's where I try to level. And that was a very gentle touch. And right on the center line. All right, we gotta. Let's watch this. All right, play. Let's see how long we floated down this bad boy. Nice approach, though. That was a really nice approach. I got pictures, but it was mostly when I was on top of the hill. I got you. There's the flare. There's the slight. And that's the touch. Nice. And nose wheel touch right on the center line. Alright. From the passenger view. That was a very nice light touch. I'm very happy with that touch. Not as happy with the float, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna. There's the float. And nice touch. Cleaning up the flaps. Going to Grand Lake may have a problem with cell phone signal. Oh, yeah, I bet. And there's the exit. All right. Toggle replay mode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Portland, Oregon, where your local time is. Bear with me. Try to make that smooth. 6:09 p.m. folks. Welcome to Oregon. 6:09 p.m. in Oregon. Yeah, that was fun. It was a good time. It's been a while. I like the simplicity of a nice 737 flight on PIlotedge. I've definitely been venturing out of my comfort zone the last couple of days, last couple of weeks doing VATSIM and you know, reconnecting with older planes that I haven't flown in a while. I want to thank all of you for joining me tonight. I hope you guys have a really good rest of the week. It's going to be hot over here in Illinois. But should be back next Wednesday with another flight. Albert, have fun in Denver. Let me know how it goes. Send me pictures. I'm going to make it up to Chicago one day and hang out with you, and we'll go plane spotting for a day. And I will take you to some really good places to eat, assuming they're open. Paddle boarding in the lake, by the way. That's cool. Almost fell in. Hey, it was hot enough. Maybe that would have felt good. Guys, thanks again for joining me. I'll catch you next Wednesday. And until then, be safe. Enjoy the rest of the week. Toodles. Is Toodles cheesy? Maybe I need a new like goodbye line. I use Toodles on the end of my vlogs. If you can think of a better ending line for me to use on my vlogs that's not as cheesy as Toodles, I'll send you a free hoodie with my J-Wang vlogs link on it. Yeah, the one I usually wear. I got a bunch of them. So, yeah, let's make that a contest. Give me a good inline, and if you win, if I like it, then I'll send you a hoodie. Until then, Toodles. Cue the music. See ya.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.